Paddington and Kid Buggy. But let's throw them out the window. But I had to get another oddball one. And there's a movie that is one of my favorite movies of all time. Desiree says makes you good. Desiree, I hope you hear me clearly. And I think you're too young to have seen this movie because it came out in like the 80s, I think. And it is called The Clockwork Orange. And I want to say Roddy McDowell, but I think his name is McDowell. But, I know his last name is McDowell, but I can't remember his first name because I know he has a brother, and his brother is kind of a goofball character and actor. But he is the serious, and he's in a lot of movies still. And the other one, he was in the remake of Fantasy Island. If you ever got to watch the remake of Fantasy Island. So, and he was kind of like a villain, scary dude in the Fantasy Island. You know how Rourke was, and sometimes he had that evil side to him? Roddy McDowell said that. Hey, Desiree, is that wow meaning good or wow meaning bad?
I can honestly...
The Clockwork Orange is one of the best movies of all time.
I can honestly say I have not seen that.
Yeah. If somebody hasn't seen it, you have to go see it. And I know Julia told me. Julia told me that she had read the book, or she had wrote that she had read the book. So I hope you guys can hear me. She had said she had read the book. You exceeded my expectations. Have you seen the movie, Desiree? The Clockwork Orange. I'm hoping they can hear me because Desiree said I exceeded her expectations.
Yeah. Like I said, I can honestly say I have yet to see that movie.
Yeah, you have to see the movie. You just have to see the movie. It's life changing. And then when I read the book is a little bit different than the movie, and there's some things in there that might offend you. And the book is a whole different atmosphere than the movie. They lightened up the movie. It's kind of like how Preacher, how we go through Preacher. Preacher is supposed to be so bad, the comic book, but for the TV show, they made it easier to watch for the fans of the comic book, for the people who watch it on TV. So that's kind of what they did with the Clockwork Orange. So it's a recommendation for everybody who hasn't seen it. Please go out and see it. It will change your life.
I'm going to have to put that on my list of movies to check out. Because I know there's quite a bit of movies that I need to see. Because I've seen like so many horror movies. They're starting to run together. But that's one I'm going to put on my list. Yeah,
this one it's more of a sci-fi thriller, but I had to throw that one in because it's just too good of a movie. And then on top of that, like I said, he redid the Fantasy Island, which they canceled. And I wish they would have never did because I'm a big Fantasy Island fan. I still record the old one, the Rourke.
Nice.
So we got to that. That was awesome. I think we had a good time with that one. Those are good ones. The top fives.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I love doing those.
Oh, I love doing top fives too.
So whenever I'm on the show, I want to do the top. I want to be in the top five no matter what. Whenever I'm on the show.
Okay, fine. Whenever you're a guest or you have to be my co-host, we will do the top five. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. We are going to take one last quick break so I can, settle his voice for a little bit. And then when we come back, we will do the last part of our segment, which is Versus. And tonight we're doing Amityville Horror 1979 versus 2005. So, are you ready for that little debate there, Ikey Poo?
Yeah, I really am. I actually rewatched on YouTube the 2005 version just a little earlier because I couldn't find it on my DVR. So we YouTubed it and I watched part of it. So
to refresh your memory.
Yeah, and Reynolds is one of my favorite actors, and I had forgotten he was in that.
Really? Oh, I knew he was in that.
He was in it in the remake.
Oh, yeah.
But, well, we'll get to the debate in a minute.
Yes, so I'm going to play us one last song, and we will be back. You're listening. Where are we? What station are we on, Ike?
KCLP.
You will get it, sweetie. You will get it. You're listening to Scream Theater. We'll be back. All right, guys, you are back on Scream Theater with Brooke and my co-host Ike on KBLP. And now I think we're getting ready to do our last part of our show tonight, which is Versus. And we picked this one, Amityville Horror versus 79, or excuse me, gosh dang, I cannot talk. Amityville Horror, 1975 versus 2005. So, and see, 1979 was the year I was born, so we know I wasn't watching it then, because, I was born that year. I didn't watch it till later.
Yeah, but we watched it about 100 times later.
That is no lie. I could probably recite that movie for you. But all right, why don't you start? Okay.
It's got all our information out. So it was Malcolm McDowell, I kept saying Roddy McDowell, and he was in the remake of Halloween. He was Dr. Loomis. And then, odd thing is, we're sitting here talking about this, and the director of The Clockwork Orange was also Stanley Kubrick, the director of The Shining. Thanks, Chris, for that information. That was awesome.
See, I think he should be like our Bible or something, because he's really good.
I know. I knew all that kind of fit together somehow, some way. I just figure out where we were at on,
Exactly. I know what you're meaning. But thank you, Chris, for the info. You are wonderful. Every single one of you guys tonight are wonderful. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It means a lot.
Yes, it really does. It really does all the help.
Yes, and I
And
think Nikki would greatly appreciate this. You know.
I think that she'd be happy. If she was here, she'd be really happy knowing that everybody's supporting us.
Yes,
You know,
she would.
and
So
we're trying to support everybody as much as we can too. You know.
yes, so before we do our verses, I want to tell every single one of you thank you so much for the love and support of my podcast family. Our new friend Chris Stevens, thank you so much for the intro. That was absolutely phenomenal. So
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's very cool.
And
How many minutes are we at?
right now we are at 136 plays.
No, how many minutes are we at?
Oh, minutes? Minutes. We're
Minutes.
in 70 minutes right now. But
Wow, I'm gonna add it up.
yeah,
I thought we had like a 45 minute show and podcast with me.
not anymore.
We went off. We went off.
Oh,
Hope everybody's hearing me good. Sorry, guys. Hope everybody's hearing me good.
okay. Are you ready for verses?
Let's do it. Let's get ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this one all day. I even had to rewatch the movie.
All right. Well, you started off. 79 versus 2005.
This week, I'm a co-host. I'm not a guest, so you're starting off.
No. Hey, I run this show. You let me do.
No, this is your show, so you gotta start it off. Come on.
But I'm not.
Cause I'm gonna get deep on this one because this one is one of my favorite ones.
All right. All right. I'll start it off. Okay. If everyone hasn't figured out, yes, I do like the original. I do like a lot of original movies. But in this instance, the reason why I like the 2005, not so much is better, but there's a lot of things that in the 2005 version that I liked a lot more than the 79 was that in '05 they kind of threw in a backstory about the house, what happened to the house, what they believed caused, excuse me, the house to go bananas, if you would say.
Yeah.
And I like that. I really did enjoy that because in the original, you really did not have any clue on how this house became what it is. I mean, yes, there was a murder that happened there, but, you don't know what caused that person or, excuse me, those people to die and why that person, that son to kill his family. And in '05, they kind of gave you their version of, okay, this is what happened. And that's what I really liked about '05. Now, 79, of course, is still, wonderful, all this, their version of the special effects and everything, and the actors and everybody. And, but yeah, I think I like a little, of course, the 79's really good, but I also like the 2005. So I'm pretty neutral on both. All right, Ike, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna go into this. Yeah, I wasn't old enough in '79 when it was out. I was a baby. And okay, so I'm old. But I'm young. I'm strong like you. But anyway, I like the '79 version more. Okay, Reynolds is one of my favorite actors, and I think he was awesome in the movie. And I think the movie 2005. I just got done watching it for everybody out there. But I'm gonna take you back to the '79 version. Why I think it's better. The actor who played the dad. Don't get me wrong. As a horror actor, is a way better actor than Reynolds is. Reynolds more of a comedic actor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the 1979 one was a way better version of the movie just because of that. Because if you're gonna look at actors, and you can't just take a comedy actor and put him in a horror film and expect him to be just as good as the original one. Yeah, I always go back and say, oh yeah, the original ones are the best. But in this situation, I'm just basing it off of Reynolds. Yes, he's one of my favorite actors. I will admit. Don't get me wrong, but the original actor, that dude was scary in that